Join me as I dive into some fun facts about Mercury, the smallest planet in our solar system, and see if I can uncover something you didn't know. Mercury is often overlooked, but this tiny planet is packed with some pretty fascinating features that set it apart from the rest. From its scorching hot temperatures to its extremely close proximity to the Sun, there's a lot to learn about this little world. When you think about Mercury, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Its size, right? Well, you might be surprised to learn that Mercury isn't actually the smallest planet in our solar system in terms of mass. That title belongs to Mars. However, Mercury is the smallest in terms of its diameter, with a whopping 4,879 kilometers across. That's tiny compared to Jupiter, which has a diameter of over 142,000 kilometers. Another common misconception about Mercury is its distance from the Sun. Many people assume it's the closest planet to the Sun because of its size, but that's not entirely true. On average, Mercury is about 58 million kilometers away from the Sun, which is actually closer than Venus, despite Venus being much larger. But what's really interesting is that Mercury's orbit is elliptical, meaning its distance from the Sun varies throughout the year. At its closest point, called perihelion, Mercury is a mere 46 million kilometers away from the Sun, and at its farthest point, or aphelion, it's about 70 million kilometers away. Despite its small size, Mercury has a lot going on. For starters, it has no atmosphere to speak of, which means there's no wind, weather, or even sound on the planet. It's a completely silent world. And because of its proximity to the Sun, Mercury's surface temperature can reach as high as 427 degrees Celsius during the day. But here's the crazy part, because it has no atmosphere to insulate it, the temperature can drop to minus 173 degrees Celsius at night. That's a temperature swing of over 600 degrees Celsius in a single day. Let's talk about Mercury's surface. It's a rocky, barren landscape with craters and fault lines galore. One of the most interesting features is its massive crater, Caloris Basin, which is about 1,550 kilometers in diameter. That's roughly the size of the state of Texas. And get this, Mercury's surface is actually contracting. That's right, it's shrinking. This is because the planet's core is slowly cooling, causing it to contract and creating those fault lines. Mercury might be small, but it's playing a big role in our understanding of planetary formation. Scientists believe that Mercury's unusual composition and proximity to the Sun make it a unique window into the early days of our solar system. By studying Mercury, we can gain insights into how the planets formed and evolved over time. And let me tell you, there are some pretty surprising facts about Mercury that will blow your mind. For example, did you know that Mercury has a highly eccentric orbit, which means its path around the Sun is more oval-shaped than circular? This means that sometimes Mercury is moving faster than the Earth, and other times it's moving slower. One of the most surprising facts about Mercury is its extremely slow rotation period. It takes Mercury a whopping 59 Earth days to complete one rotation on its axis, which means its day is actually longer than its year. That's right, it takes Mercury just 88 Earth days to orbit the Sun, making it one of the fastest moving planets in our solar system. In conclusion, Mercury might be the smallest planet, but it's packed with some amazing features and facts that make it a fascinating world to study. From its extreme temperatures to its unique surface, there's a lot to learn about this little planet. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of Mercury. If you have a favorite fact about Mercury, be sure to leave it in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about our solar system, check out my video on the topic. See you in the next video.